These, I wonder how these niggas gonna react. Like, oh, so you niggas back? Been a while. And welcome to Room Records. It's just a room. Welcome to the Black Astronauts Podcast Network. Been a little while. Along with me, I got my faithful co-host Raven. What's good with you, Ray?
Hey guys, I just want to say that it hasn't been a while for me if you listen to me on my podcast network because
Well,
right,
you
but I be there. So.
you let them leave the house and then you let them step out on you. You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep renting shit now. Like, look, okay, we pay rent, we pay bills, we be turning off the lights and stuff.
They definitely be.
We still come to y'all house to raid y'all fridge every once in a while, but so what? Y'all got it.
Clearly, ain't even moved out the chat yet. Still taking up all the space. There y'all go. But no, honestly, thank you, Ray, for jumping on. She just got done recording a HWAP, so go check that out right after you hear this, or maybe you listen to right after you hear HWAP. Anyway, it's been a little while, Raven. I don't know if I know how to do this anymore. What show is this again?
This is a room, which is random nerd episodes or whatever the fuck the E is for. It's where you talk about nerd stuff and I just nod and smile.
Usually we have a group of random nerds, but today is more of a special episode because I really just want to cover one topic. Well, first of all, I know y'all are wondering, like, man, you just gonna come back and not say anything about the fact that y'all was gone for like, I don't know, a year? Yeah, no, not gonna say anything right now. We'll talk about it later on another Black Astronauts podcast. But for now, all I'll say is listen to the end of this episode for more details on what's next. But for the last year, I've been really, really into gaming. Like, that's a surprise. That's all I've been doing. But this year has been really different. Xbox Game Pass has come out within the last year and completely changed up the way that I game. It's a subscription service that started just under a year ago, where for $15 a month, I get access to over 300 games between PC and Xbox. And I have to say it's probably one of the best gaming investments I've ever made. Ray, did you ever get a chance to try out Game Pass, or have you heard about it? I know the Microsoft points that we use could have afforded you a month or two. Hey Ray, you're kind of a.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. My dog moved the microphone. She wanted to have her face where the microphone.
Roxy, move.
Don't talk to her like that. I can do both. I don't know if he's leaving. Hold on, sorry. 1 second. Well, then get the fuck on then, bitch. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Dogs are worse than children because they can't talk. So anyway, if you have not been getting your Microsoft points, you're losing. You're like leaving money on the table. As far as Game Pass, I did get Game Pass. I switched to Ultimate not too long after they dropped Ultimate. Basically what it is that you get access to, like, I mean, it comes with a bunch of different perks. There's a bunch of free games basically, and there's some 360 games. There's some older Xbox games, and then there's you get like all of the Xbox Microsoft games for free. So like my personal favorite one is State of Decay. I know Forza is one. There's a couple other games that are Microsoft games. You get all of these games for free. And it's really dope because like right now I can say, at least for myself, there's not really any games that are coming out that I'm really excited about. Since the last time we spoken, I've broken up with Destiny.
Hey, listen, Destiny, but
just
that's the thing.
uncoupling. I don't want to play Destiny no more. We don't talk no more. We broke up. We don't go together no more, and it's over.
Destiny's coming to Game Pass at the end of this year.
Damn, is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pick it up. I just personally was at the point where I was done paying for Destiny, but I, for now anyway, have stopped playing Destiny, and so I need other games to fill in my backlog. And right now, there hasn't really been a lot coming out, looking like mostly due to COVID. But also, I think that this is just kind of that time of the year where things are kind of when they come out.
Yeah, it's that summer drought.
I've been going through my backlog mostly, but what has also been helping alleviate that is some of the games on Game Pass, because because it's like a no risk opportunity to try out a game that you didn't like. For example, State of Decay. When I got State of Decay, the first one, it was on Game Pass and we got it for free, and I played it and I really liked it. And then that was around the time the State of Decay 2 was coming out. And then now they just dropped another trailer for State of Decay 3, which looks like it's going to be fucking insane. And if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you can get the game for free to play. And then, of course, if you want to purchase the game for later on, you can. But it's like free access to a bunch of games. It's really great for like me, somebody who there's a bunch of games that I haven't played, or kids where they want a bunch of variety and you're not trying to spend up $30-$40 on a game they not even going to like or something like that. So it's just fire, honestly. And if you do your Microsoft points right with getting on the Xbox, doing the computer and the phone and stuff like that, you can high key pay for it.
Yeah, I haven't paid for a month of Game Pass in like 3 months. Like I had that many points like just saved up, because this is the other thing Xbox does. I know it sounds like we just, like rooting on Xbox on, and that's not the case. I actually have just purchased a PS4. I think it's fantastic. And before,
PlayStation 4 don't got no little point system like that.
It don't. But yeah, that's the thing though. It doesn't. Right now, Game Pass is basically begging you to play games. Like they are giving out 6 months. Is at that right? Oh wow! Did you see this right now? They're giving out 6 months of Spotify Premium.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, like they just randomly they give out stuff. Like right now, Postmates, unlimited delivery for 3 months, no strings attached. Like I don't understand why people don't like scream this from the hills, as everybody being broke in America right now. This is probably your best option. Far and away.
I understand, because for what I've been with all the new people that I've been coming into contact with through the internet and stuff like that, when we get to like, oh, you play games, everybody has a PlayStation. So many people have PlayStation, which is fine. And like there's sometimes I'm like, dang, like I kind of wish I have a PlayStation. But then you turn around and you look at how inexpensive it is to have an Xbox, to where you don't really have to pay for your live, your online account. They give you a ton of free games all the time. You know what I mean? Like they have the points, they have constant sales, they have Spotify, like they're giving this shit away. And I get it, you're not going to be able to play like Spider-Man and The Last of Us, but I'm also, getting so much shit for free that I don't even feel like I'm missing any of those games, because I have at this point it's like 100 something games in the Game Pass library, right?
Oh God, I wish it was 100. I have 100 games from Game Pass downloaded on my Xbox. Like it's over 300 games on Game Pass right now.
Yeah, it's plenty to do. So,
Your mic moved.
Shit, sorry. I'm back.
No, you good. Yeah, I mean, it's just, for me, especially if you have kids or you have like young people, like I'll give you, for instance, Minecraft is on there. Like that enough is enough right then and there if you are a parent. Like my little girl is 6 and is starting to get the Minecraft bug already. So like
My nephew is obsessed.
it's ridiculous. I mean, I get it, and I actually think it's kind of fantastic the way it teaches them like art and patience, and it's fantastic. But um, my little girl wanted to try it out, so it was like, okay, well, I'll just pop it out, drop it down on Game Pass. Let's see how it goes. For you, Raven, like you just tried out No Man's Sky. What? As a matter of fact, what did you think about No Man's Sky? I'm curious. We haven't
I
talked.
A No Man's Sky, for those who don't know it or haven't played it, it is what's the technical nerd term for it? The type of game it is.
Open world space exploration.
There we go. It's one of those. And so
Procedurally generated.
Yeah, whatever. So basically, which your whole job is to like go from planet to planet. You're mining materials. You're like building bases. It's my understanding that you're like trying to figure out what happened or what happened to the people that was there before you. I haven't gotten that far into the game because it's one of those games where I would say it's a slow startup in the sense that it's like you're doing the what is it called? The tutorial part of the game. And it's a lot of kind of like if you figuring out and understanding, because there's like a lot of tools, a lot of stuff like that. It seems like it'll be something that'll be more fun once the game ramps up. I just haven't personally had the time to invest. And then I think I've played maybe about 2-3 hours in it, if that. So I have a lot of time into it.
Well, well, if anybody knows me, knows I've played No Man's Sky for the last 4 years. It just came to Xbox within the last year and a half, but this past year they added crossplay. So with that being said, I was able to get a ton of people together from Xbox and PS4, and I gotta just say this has been the best No Man's Sky experience I've had. So just a side note, go check that game out. It was on sale for like $5 if you had Game Pass last week, so I don't know how much it is right now. But yeah, I wanted to speak on that just because, like, I don't feel like I'm hearing enough people talk about it, man. It's a great value. The new Xbox is coming up fairly soon. Within the next month, I would imagine we have a price point.
Okay, I was about to ask if anybody's got their pricing yet.
No, not yet. Like I said, I would imagine within the next month because they got to get it out before holiday, right?
Right.
So that price got to drop fairly soon. And there are rumors that they're going to have a discless version for like $250 to $300. Are you serious?
I can get jiggy with that.
Yeah, like, and then they're getting rid of Xbox Live, and they're going to add it all into what? Game Pass. So for whatever price they give you a month, Xbox can actually let you rent your Xbox, because I forgot about that part. Microsoft lets you lease out a no interest loan on your Xbox as well. I forgot about that.
They're hitting the iPhone model.
Yeah, they just need your money, baby. they don't care how they get it. But yeah, I just think that it's a fantastic offering. You know, everybody should check it out.
Especially if you already have an Xbox. If you already have an Xbox,
Yeah.
you're like not taking, like, I can understand wanting the PlayStation because you get the games for the PlayStation, like the exclusives and stuff like that. But what I'm personally considering doing is getting like a little PlayStation just for the exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping my Xbox as my base game.
Yeah, that's I really put, like, that's why I sold my PS4, because at the time I didn't see any exclusives that I wanted. So I doubled down on the Xbox and got the Xbox One X. And at that time, everybody thought I was crazy, but it turned out to be like one of the best purchases I made this generation. Like getting that One X early, Like right now, if I don't want to upgrade, I don't have to. I can wait a whole year, maybe 2 years, because my One X will run games just as fast as that new Xbox, at least for the first year. Um, but yeah, man. Any other games? I know you wanted to talk about Far Cry for a minute.
Oh yeah. So since I've broken up with Destiny, I've gone back and picked up a couple of the games that I wanted to play before I got the game.
But you got by phone. Bet you got by phone speed dial.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm gonna wait for it to end and then just see what happens. I started going back through the catalog of games that I've been wanting to play. I finished Mafia 3 a while ago, actually. And then I decided that I was going to pick up Far Cry 5. That was the one with the cult that I was really interested in. I beat that a couple weeks ago. And so I've been slowly trekking through Far Cry New Dawn, which I have been thoroughly enjoying. Just a little FYI for those who don't know or haven't picked up on it yet. The bad guys in that movie are two black girls. I am super excited about it. I love equality, and I feel like, if black people can be the hero, black people can be the villains. And plus, you guys know I love a good villain. So I've been enjoying that a lot. As a matter of fact, that is the game that I'm going to be streaming.
Really? That's gonna be interesting.
I think that's probably going to be the game that I'm going to stream. I'm good enough at it that I don't think I'll necessarily embarrass myself. Uh, and also, it'll give the opportunity to give a lot of story, because it is Far Cry 6. I mean, not 6, but Far Cry New Dawn is a continuation of Far Cry 5. It's not Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6, my nigga, is coming out next February, and that's on pre-order because it has our homeboy on there. What's his name?
Giancarlo.
Mm-hmm. I saw
AKA Big Brother Almighty, AKA Gus Fring, AKA that nigga's been in everything.
When I finished Far Cry 5, it showed the advertisement for Far Cry 6, and I basically just clicked on it and said pre-order. Like, yeah, I need that. Run it. So, I think that I'm becoming a fan of the Far Cry series. Maybe after I finish New Dawn, I'll go back. I know you guys said that 3 was a good one.
You should really play 3. That was the first one that really changed up the formula completely, and I think that one still probably has the best story.
And I think that that's the one that I bought and I didn't end up liking it, but that was when I first got my Xbox and really walked straight. So I'm gonna go give it.
I wonder how that one holds up, because I think Far Cry 5 is actually probably the best plain Far Cry. Like, I just didn't like the way they did, like, the story. Far Cry 5 story, I know you're into it, but I kind of yada-yada'd it because I had been following it for a little bit, and they messaged that game completely wrong.
I remember what it was supposed to be and then what it ended up being, because
exactly.
What it is what it put it on my radar in the first place.
Right.
However, so funny story, there's a podcast I listen to. I promise this will make sense. There's a podcast that I listen to called the Cult Podcast, right? And every April Fools, they do a fake cult from like a TV show or something like that. Now, when I was listening to the episode that they did the first time they did the April Fools, of course they don't tell you until the end, but I was listening to the episode and I was super duper duper deep into it, and then at the end they revealed that it was the story of Far Cry. So I knew everything that was going to happen in Far Cry 5 before I played it.
Okay.
Because they were like, at the end of it, they were like, "Hi, I'm just kidding. This is the story of Far Cry 5," and I was pissed because I'm like, "Motherfucker, they got me."
And they spoiled it. Like, damn, you got hit with a double whammy.
Yeah, I mean, but it's fine. And especially since they give a lot of, they gave like the all of the deep information that they send you after you beat the game, like like that. I didn't know how it was going to end, but like they give you kind of the deep story background of it and everything like that. So I kind of forgot the point I was making with that. So, well, anyway, I knew how it was going to end, and I think that even though it wasn't exactly what they played it out to be from the beginning, it was still pretty good because I really, really enjoy like cults and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like have a vicious cult running around the town and like getting kidnapped by, oh boy and stuff like that. It was still a very fun game, even though it wasn't necessarily what was initially promised. And especially I wasn't as mad because right before that I played Mafia 3, so I got all the white people killing I could.
Yeah, that is very true. You've been doing a lot of white people killing here lately.
To be fair, Mafia 3, to be fair, in Far Cry 5, it was some black people there too, not as many.
They were so out of place though. You could tell them character models got thrown in at the last minute.
Like the one in the Far Cry, the New Dawn, it's a lot more black people and there's a lot of dog murder and it doesn't make me happy, but
Oh, yeah, well,
it's years after the apocalypse, you got to eat something, I suppose.
That's a Far Cry thing, I would imagine. But yeah, that game plays fantastic, especially in multiplayer, because it turns into a different game. It just turns into a reckless killing simulator. Like, what crazy ways can we kill things? Like, me and you played last time, and I'm pretty sure we killed multiple things with just opening the door.
Yeah, I'm a fan of a strategically placed bomb.
Yeah. Oh, is that when you was throwing the bombs out of the pickup truck? Or is that when I blew myself up throwing the bombs out the pickup?
That was when you blew us up throwing bombs out of the pickup truck, and I had to drive because you couldn't handle the responsibility.
I mean, it was bombs. Then they let me throw them out the window. Anyway, yeah, check that out. That's one of the games that Ray. You said you're gonna be streaming it.
Uh-huh.
I guess we should talk about that.
I'm trying to segue, but you didn't bite.
Well, listen, man, I'm a little rusty. I'm a little out of step. I got gum on my shoe. Like I'm still trying to get in order. But yeah. So one of the reasons for this podcast, is to get me out of being so rusty hosting it again. But B is also to tell everybody about something special that we're doing starting, what's today? I really don't know what today is. Happy pandemic. It's the 6th. Starting, well, yeah, because we're recording at 12:30 in the morning. So tomorrow, we start our 24-hour, 3-week weekend live stream for Brave Space Alliance in their Be Brave campaign. And I initially meant me and like 3 of my friends. And the we became how many people, Raven?
I count. A whole lot.
Yeah, it's probably about 22 different streamers that we have from all walks of life. I mean, great charity brought to my attention a few weeks back. And like I said, initially, it was just going to be, hey, I just want to raise some money because in these times, things are crazy. And I never knew the response we would get. We got people from MTR Network, Rod and Karen from the Black Guy Who Tips have their own chunk. LJ from 3/5 Podcast Network, Bacon and Aaron from ADD Network. Ray is doing a block herself. Brandon from Where's My 40 Acres, the Black Girl Gamers and their whole crew. Like, it's just ridiculous. So if you go to twitch.tv / Black Astronauts Pod, that's where you check most of the streams out. Check out like social media as well. Check us out. We'll be there kind of promoting every weekend, Friday and Saturday, starting at 3 p.m. pretty much every day, 24 hours. We got something going on. And we may have things on Sunday as well, talking to a few people. So Um, this, like I said, even if you just want to come check us out and see us go crazy, have a little bit of fun. I know Teddy was talking about popping up on the stream. I'm sure Feek is doing a stream. He's doing a beat Feek at Tekken stream, so that should be entertaining. I actually called some people, so if things work out, Feek may be actually getting his comeuppance at for once, because he is really fucking good at that game.
Comeuppance.
What'd you say?
Did you know I like comeuppance? Favorite uppance.
But yeah, man, like I said, just happy to be a part of this, and very excited to get this started. Also, like I said before, I really, really, really want y'all to check out the end of the podcast, because that's just a taste of the things coming back out. Not going to guarantee that it's going to be, 4 times a month or anything like that, but we back. And I'm happy we back. How about you, Ray?
I ain't went nowhere. I don't know what you talking about.
Listen, nigga. Look. It is my comeback.
My nigga speak French now?
It's my This is my 45 to 23 moment, okay? Thank you very much.
I don't even know what that means.
God, I hate you, Raven.
What is the 23 moment?
Anyway, Ray, where can they find you at? Please tell them, and where they can support you at as well.
You can find me all over the internet at This Day Is a Jerk. You can also listen to the personal podcast that did not take a 1-year break, just a month break. That's HWAP, Houston We Have a Problem Pod. Become a patron at www.patreon.com if that's what you're interested in. But other than that, just find me all over the internet, and please come watch my stream and judge not when I go and kill all these people on Far Cry.
We're gonna choose the only kill the most racist of the racists.
And look, I don't think that anybody on the Far Cry game is racist. There was a nuclear apocalypse, and it's been about 20 years since then. I'm not saying that racism is like roaches and nothing will absolutely kill it, but they haven't called me a nigger yet, so hey.
Fair. And as for me, you can find me on Twitter at She3Classy, looking at the latest tweet from the BAP podcast Twitter account. God, I'm old. It's been a while, but check that out as well, Black Astronaut 1. Check Feek out. He changed his handle, and I'll put it in the chat, and I'll put Teddy's in the chat. God, I'm old. And Raven, this whole show is falling apart right now. Please take over. Please, just take over right now.
I appreciate you for listening. We hope that you guys make some to see us go and play a plethora of games. If anything, maybe it'll give you guys some ideas for some games that you'll be interested in playing. If you see people playing something that you've never played before. For example, me playing Far Cry 5, I'm pretty sure at some point. Aaron, what are you streaming?
So I am streaming the Marvel's Avengers beta. So the beta comes out on Friday, so I'll be streaming that, and then I'll be streaming Dead Cells one day. I'm gonna have a contest to see if anybody can beat my score. And then I can't remember what I'm playing a bunch of shit. I'll be streaming most of those weekends as well. So
Far Cry, CY are probably gonna team up and do World War Z.
Hey, your mic is moving. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm definitely going to be doing a little bit of New Dawn. I think me and CY are going to team up and play a little World War Z. Which another thing, if we're streaming, if we're doing something like World War Z or something with a co-op, I want some of you guys to listen. Just don't get on there being a jackass,
Yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome to come into the and join up with us as well. I don't know if that'll be for every stream, and I can't guarantee that we are going to include your audio in the stream just for.
At least assume we probably will not.
Yeah, just for certain reasons. Um,
So if you want to come bust a few niggas in the head, kill a few zombies, maybe play a game that you're unfamiliar with or play a game co-op that you've never co-opted with other people before, this would be the opportunity, at least on my stream and Aaron's stream, I can say,
yeah,
that you'll be welcome to do so.
absolutely. So once again, thank y'all so much. This is actually longer than I thought it was going to be, Ray. Um, so thank you for your time. I know you just got done recording that show. So how do I do this? Until next time, peace.
Bye.
This is the Why Not Podcast. Family, what's up? This is Teddy D, back with a trailer for another episode of the Why Not Podcast. As always, coming to you from the great city of Louisville in the not so bad state of Kentucky. We finally got Bevan out. McConnell's next. So this is just a short preview of some things that are coming this season. We've been working. We've been in the lab. We haven't been talking too much publicly about it, but I truly am happy to bring you some quality shows. Appreciate the love, as always. Get at us at the why not podcast at gmail.com. If you're interested in being a part of any of these, you have roughly about 3 weeks to contact me, and then we'll have it all booked out for the rest of the season. So as always, man, I'm excited. All right. So just to give y'all a little something, I wanted to leave you with the song from a brother by the name of Locksmith. And the song itself is called Welcome to Kentucky. Hopefully that's what this podcast is doing for you. All right. Stay up, y'all. Peace.
The sunshine and the rain. You can listen to my music just to ease the pain. You can cop the dopest ride, you can take the train. Whichever pleases you, do what I do, cause it's real funk appeal. Like a 24-karat gold grill, makes some brothers feel untouchable when they yawning. I give thanks to God, I never wanna feel the ride or the reaper of the sword in my life. I blaze it, Coolio, spit the bad times out the tinted windows. Lean to the side when the ride. Got to put your pride in the bag. Leave it with the stinking trash like a rash. Make you itch when you got it in your grips. Life will throw you screwballs and curveballs without the vitamin that's sweet without the sin in your life. Ain't nobody selling you a dream with the cream. You's affiliated with Kentucky when you scream. I'ma spit it raw and cut. Nobody wants to be a mutt. I'ma strut when the time is right. The time is right. Tick tock, the clock goes. You know I got to represent wherever I go. I'm all about my passions and my family. I'm all about making it through with my sanity. Y'all feeling me? Now tell me if you want to work with me. We can take a long walk down these Kentucky streets. We can ride with the top back. Cruise if you like that. Smile just with so fat. I like it like that. Tell me if you want to work with me. We can take a long walk down these Kentucky streets. We can ride with the top back. Cruise if you like that. Smile just with so fat. I like it like that. I said, welcome to Kentucky. Oh, I said, welcome to Kentucky. I'm deep off in the dark trenches where many men blow in the wind. I'm a dirty crow, but bless me, my Lord, don't take my mansion. The only way to survive is dirty dancing. While all these peoples is dying, can't understand this. I'm so blessed cause I woke up smiling this morning. My baby told me that I'm talented, Lord. Quite explode most of my life and I keep falling off the bike. Now I'm feeling these rock wilders bite. I'm young, black and gifted. There's plenty more flour that need sifted. Plenty more souls that need lifted. All I got is you, peep the realness. And make sure you feel this. I'm emptying this bottle for you spill this. Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lie. You see it's real in them streets. Anybody could die. That's why you need to keep it real and keep your head to the sky.